Hey, 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 everybody. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy December 1st. Wow. Shit has flown by, right? Can't believe it's December. Crazy. How y'all doing? Cinnamon Girl, hello. Bubba, Becky, Honeybee, Vampire Queen, Sandy. Cassandra, Pirates, Monster Secrets, Avian Guy, Billy Joe, another Manic Monday, Maniacal Monday. Hey, Lindy girl. Okay. So I'm sure most of you were there earlier. I just kind of wanted to, um, you know, say it without like all the yelling and stuff like going on because I don't have a yelling voice. Hey, little Linda, wreath maker. Hello, hello, hello. Um, okay, so if you missed it, um, I went up on the panel. Okay, so basically, I went in. I have an echo. I shouldn't have an echo. I don't have anything open. I have an echo, y'all. Okay. Um, so, and I kind of, I'm not confrontational when it comes to like a serious issue. Like, I'm just not, I receive information and I'll sit and listen and process it. I'm not one that will like fire back and get all cray cray and cuss people out and stuff. Like I count to six, right? And I absolutely I was the one that my audio, damn good audio. What? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I I have an issue. Well, okay, listen, I was being petty, I guess, but I really did kind of want to know if Crybaby had received those 85 hours of my relationship yet because I hadn't seen her in a minute and I just wanted to know, okay, look, 85 hours, that's a significant amount of time and I just wanted to know if all those hours she got and was, watching it yet. And so I asked her, okay, that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Okay. I wanted to know. She's very invested in my life. She's very curious. And I just wanted to know if she received them. Nothing more, nothing less. And she didn't like that. Um, so then the chat kind of got a little bit popping off and stuff. And then it kind of turned into a whole chat fight. And I wasn't trying. A lot of people were like, oh, this is an extension of Katie's channel. No, 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 it was not. This had been obviously, this had been like brewing for a minute. I have been seeing, everybody has noticed this for like months, how lurking crybaby rumor and Chica will like throw shots and stuff. And I've like, honestly, I've ignored it because I just think it's ridiculous. But everyone got sick of it. And a lot of people have noticed it. And I'm the one that's like probably the least annoyed by it because, but it's been making people uncomfortable in chats, right? No one wants that to go on. Like, if we're in somebody's chat that, you know, everybody goes to, like, respect the channel, right? I will admit for the first time in all these months of having shit just slung at me in chats by those people, I decided to ask her about the 85 hours. Okay. Last time I addressed it, I was on my panel and I called her out. And most of you agreed that it's fucking weird that she wants all this information. So I asked her. So yeah, I did that. I guess you can say I started that, but it turned into people being like, why can't Katie fire back for once? Like, you guys all just talk mad shit, like ask weird things, throw all these subliminals, throw these like, underhanded shots at her, and she fires back once, and now it's the end of the world. And so Peach ended up going on Mama T's panel and saying her piece. And then I asked for the link because I wanted to go up there and say, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard me say this. If not every other day, every third day, I say, if there is a problem, you can email me if you have questions. If you have a problem, if you need something clarified, email me. Just blamekatie@gmail.com. I say that ad nauseum, okay? It shouldn't be this hard, okay? Then that turned into Chica coming up, and she was cussing, and I tried to answer her to the best of my abilities. I want to say this. Issues that happened in my real life, like in my life, personal things in my life, when it's Mad Day, if you look at all the things that happened, right? The painting stuff was squashed in February, people. In what, August is when she got mad because I guess I said that it wasn't cool what Sarah did by letting Satan on her panel. And after she knew that, like, what she does and stuff. And we gave Kells Bells hell about that. But like, I guess because it's Sarah, like, and I did it on, I guess, Chaotic's day off. She got very mad. And so she blamed it on Peachy, because Peachy wanted to know, they were talking about scammers, and Peachy was like, put a name on it. So that's how Chaotic justifies bringing all that out into the public. Again, that happened privately. It was squashed. Traitors was there. It was squashed, right? But on Mad Day, it came out. And Seven Necks had to go live about this again because she needs content, right? So I'm sure she's got a little crowd over there, little haters over there. Hey, or she's restreaming me, either one. Mark says to log off, Hog, and go wash your kids. To Peach? Jesus. So yes, so that came out. Chica was asking me about, you got called a Katie the other night. A Katie? So I'm a Katie? What? I'm dead. So she was asking what, she's like, you never addressed anything. You never answered our questions. You never showed receipts. You never this, you never that. She said that she didn't care about, my relationships. She only cared about the painting. And I was like, what receipts? No money was exchanged. Like, there was nothing to show. It was squashed. And also, when you're not watching or listening, I'm not going to like chase you down and be like, oh, hey, here are the cliff notes from my live where I explain what you missed. It's also unfair that, she says this stuff, and then people in the chat were even like, she's gone over this a million times. She's told what happened a million times. She's addressed this, and then she says, well, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it. I wasn't listening, blah, blah, blah. that's where my frustration comes from, honestly. Um, it's I get it, it's the internet, so people are going to just ask and ask and ask and ask, which is why I will be like, I'll refer you to a video, or I'll just make a whole video and be like, watch that and take what I said and do what you will with it. Okay. So then I don't know. She has a right to feel the way she wants, okay? She's got a right to feel the way she wants. Her feelings are justified, they're valid. I'm not taking that away from her or anybody. Um I just that was a really long time ago, and it was something that was handled privately, and it got brought out 6 months later and now it's like a new thing. So that's just the name of the game. But Chica, it's not it absolutely. I have gotten there are so many screenshots running on people tell me all the time that, you go in on HPV, you called me a skank, you said I'm wrecking myself, you say nasty things about me. So, I mean, I blocked you 2 days ago because I just don't care to see it, right? But you're mad that you got blocked. Why wouldn't I block you? I don't I why wouldn't I? So, I just don't think that's fair. You also brought up the I will say this, she did email me, okay, y'all? Because she did email me. She emailed me. However, I pulled that email up. I'm not going to pull it up because it has her name in it, but her email is her apologizing to me. So and it wasn't any question in there, nothing needed to be clarified in that email. It was mostly she was apologizing for actually being really nasty about me. And so I don't understand how that email would even relate to this, because it's kind of the opposite of like what you're saying now. When you said that before, you sent that to me in August, and I apologize for not responding. I had a lot going on, and you know sometimes I catch an email, sometimes it'll be like weeks. It's hit or miss, especially then. I had a lot going on. So that email wasn't wanting to clarify or anything like that. So I don't really understand what you meant. Also, I went up there because I want to reiterate, and I just wanted to kind of prove to everybody that was in that chat that when you have all these bitches down in the chat talking shit, saying you're a liar, calling you a liar, saying that you don't show this, you don't show that, this doesn't make sense. When I say email me, they're the first ones to be like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, we're not emailing you. So what the fuck do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? What should I do about it? You just want to stay mad, and that's okay. This is the internet. Yeah, she's just mad. She's mad. So the haters don't want clarification, even though they are demanding some kind of accountability and clarification. I have said a million times, please email me if you have an issue. And that's it. They don't want to. I don't know what to tell you. I guess your issues are just going to go unsolved and you're just going to stay mad. Cool. If anything, just cut out the whole making other people uncomfortable in other people's chats. That's just weird. And just if you want that deac, girl, do it Google how to approach a man. Okay, if you want that deac, just take a different approach. Okay, it's not working out. It's not working out. It's a little bit creepy and scary. Okay, so then Chaotic came up on the panel, and I was asking her, like, did we not squash this months ago in like she said February it was squashed. Traders is a whole receipt in and of itself, in and of that human being, whole receipt to prove that. She also texted Bird and said, yeah, it's squashed. We're good. It's handled. We're good. She comes up there cussing and yelling and just acting like a bull in a china shop, cussing out Mama T and calling her names. Like, what? You didn't have to come up. So, I mean, I couldn't get a word in edgewise anyway, but I have apologized to her. I've apologized to her publicly. I've apologized to her privately. I've apologized to her all the ways. Okay. Could I have handled that differently? Yes. Did I fall short on communication and shit like that? Yes, I did. I take accountability for that. Okay. I do. So when you apologize to somebody, right? I'm wired a little different, right? Okay. When I apologize to somebody, the best apology for me is change behavior, right? And that's it's closed, it's done, it's over with. You apologize to me and I accept your apology, which was accepted by her, and she was still cool. We still talked on the phone after that. We were still cool. And she was, she's like, I thought you were a real one. Well, a real one would have stood on what they said they do. And like when shit's squashed, it's over with, right? But I guess it wasn't. So then all that shit came back out and this and that. I'm not going to apologize anymore because I have not repeated that behavior. And I'm not sorry for being sorry and sorry and sorry and sorry and sorry again. I'm irritated by it. And that's the truth. One apology is what you get. And if I fuck up or do the same shit, I would not accept any more of my apologies and I would stay the fuck away from me forever. Okay? That's how I'm wired. Change behavior is what counts. I have not repeated that behavior and I've taken accountability for it. So that's that on that. I don't know what she was saying about. Interesting. Production just sent me something. But that person to production, that person will like bluff because that person likes to act like a know-it-all and everything. Like she has like all the information when that's so not true. Yeah. And again, whatever comes out that I have said or done that people feel is important, that I've said in confidence or, in a private setting, that's on them. That's on them. That's on them. I don't feel the need to, and a lot of people are confused about why I don't put up my receipts, right? And I ended up doing that video to that person who, I ended up explaining what it was. And a lot of people were like, why didn't you just come out in the first place and say it? First of all, I knew it wasn't even going to matter because it didn't. And that's all I got, and that's what it is. So I put that out in hopes that it would clear things up. A lot of people it did, and a lot of the mad people just stayed mad. Um, and so when it comes to private stuff, I don't put receipts out because, first of all, if it's done privately and it's like a private thing, I just don't I don't do that. Like, I just don't do that. I think it's just, you know, I mean, yeah, I don't do that. I don't think that's appropriate, really. Um, and since it's something from my life in private, I don't owe any YouTube people shit that goes on in my private life. A lot of people on here feel like YouTube is owed all these private real life receipts. No, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. I don't do that. So I don't, I kind of, yeah, you don't mix the two. Me neither. If this was all fuckery and fighting and stuff where everyone was here and it was done online and there was a fallout online, um, that's one thing, right? But when it is something in real life that people bring to the internet to, I don't know, cause craziness and drama, um, just because they're mad on Mad Day, it's not, I don't move around like that. Sorry. And I also am a firm believer in, um, always just stick around for a minute and you'll see how people move around, right? Me not showing receipts, that doesn't mean I am, um, lying or hiding something or, um, yeah, it's none of your business. And a lot of times private stuff coming out, there are other mitigating factors that would have to be explained as well that could very easily include other people and their situations going on. And it's a whole mess that none of these motherfuckers need to be, you know, they don't need to know shit. Okay. There are a lot bigger fish to fry. I agree. No receipts. I paid cash, bitch. But you sit back. I mean, sit back and look at the behavior of the people that tried to like, I mean, tried to get me gone. One of them admitted they were plotting to get me out of here since January of last year. That person and I had no issues until she realized that she couldn't get my audience, I guess. I did nothing to her. I tried to promote her and it didn't work out. And then she wanted to release all this stuff, right? What did I do to her? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. The thing with chaotic was squashed. We were fine until one day, right? It came out. Then it's a problem. What happened? Like, what? None of that shit's justified, really. The other stuff, I don't know. People are just mad. They're mad people. And I can't change that. But I want to make clear I don't like this is so old and tired. Old and tired shit. This is like, come on now. And if people are that pressed about me and this whole receipts like matter, campaign, there are many people that you need to be asking for receipts, not me. Like, pick your battles. You are, yeah, or go to therapy. I should not be this problematic to your life, really, especially when it doesn't have anything to do with you. Ernie wants a link because it's important. What do you need, Ernie? This better be important because I'm not in the mood for your ass. Hey, Rosie girl. No, I won't let him porn bomb me. There is no shame in therapy. There's no shame in therapy. Trust me. I'm just saying, I think that it would be beneficial. Seriously, therapy might be something to consider if I am weighing that much on your mind. Hello, Ernie.
How you doing, Katie? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm not going to do nothing to you. I understand. I'm not going to hurt you. So it was brought to my attention today after, I did my show and trying to pick a co-host, correct?
Oh, yeah. Did you pick a co-host?
Well,
Please tell me you did not pick Lisa K. Please, for the love of God.
I understand that, but we got to put her, listen. Again, let's be professional here. I want to be professional.
No.
So, hey, listen. Okay, so, Haley came up, and then did you see the live she did right after that when I guess she rage quit. I don't know. I was just, I was showing her that there's always going to be these, this pressure in life, these things coming at you, and she quit. And then she went and did a live on me, and then she went to Mama T's. I don't know what she said over there. I just got
She said that you,
help me out here.
She said that you made fun of her addiction issues and stuff. And I just want to say, listen, this is Ernie, you are the king of just doing the most. So I don't know what you said to her, but again,
I never said nothing. They was Gamer Girl, right? She was in the chat saying stuff to her. Well, I'm not familiar with her background. I know she's got addiction issues. I understand that, but I was letting her control the panel, and it's a tryout. I can't just step in and say because it's going to happen.
Okay.
So
are you going to pick her?
Well, listen. Anyway, she quit and everything, and she went and said some bad things. So we had to kick her out of the Tigers.
Oh no.
So during this time, I think my sister, I don't know, somebody kicked her out or something. And my sister messaged me. And then I had another sister message me, and they said, "You've been mean to Katie." And I said, "What?" They said, You've been mean to Katie. Yeah, you. And I was like, "What do you mean?" And they was like, "Look, let me tell you, boy." And I said, "Sis, what?" And then my other sister called me. They said, "We watch Katie. We like Katie." And I said, "You don't? We do." And then again, I got the third degree burn, and now I've got to turn or something. So I understand what you're going through, but I want you to know that I am here right now. I noticed that you've got 93 people. Well, you probably got a little bit over 100 now, and I'm here to get you over that mark, over the 100 mark. We did it.
I was over 100. I was over 100 before you even were in here.
No, you wasn't. You was on 99.
But that's neither here nor there because Ernie, I don't care.
It's not about that. It's not about that. And I like the little giggle you got there. So here's what we're going to do, Katie. I think you've been done wrong. I really do. I mean, it's took me a lot.
And I don't care what you think, Ernie. Okay. No shade, but I just don't. You've got that
the right attitude
your
to have.
Voice, you're triggered acting, and I just don't care.
I'm not triggered at all. Katie, listen.
You are acting triggered.
No, Katie, I'm not acting triggered. I hate it for you.
Your voice is all high pitched, like it's about to crack.
Why are you doing me this way for?
I'm up here.
I'm being nice, and you're trying to put me out to be this.
Ernie. I've got nothing for you.
So I shouldn't tell you what's getting ready to come for you, then, should I? Okay, that's fine. You have nothing for me.
Ready to come for me.
You have nothing for me. I understand. Right. Well, hey, I'll let you go on your day then. I see right now you ain't asking. You ain't trying to help yourself. You don't want help. So,
I mean, if people are coming for me, okay.
well, Katie, you're probably going to be done. And that's
You
sad.
always say that.
Yeah. And you always get that.
I'm not
You
done
see,
right
Katie,
now.
you're pretty much finished, Katie.
What? Okay, so you
And I'm
came
going to
over
say,
here to tell me that I'm
no,
finished?
I came over here. I came over here to tell you that you're not irredeemable. You're not.
What?
And you see, Mama T is probably done now because of what she done to 007. I'm just telling you. No, I'm not fucking with no trolls.
What
I'm
did she
scared of
do to
trolls.
007?
Well, she said some horrible things about 007, and she kind of challenged him, and that's not the right way to do about it. Because those fucking trolls are under that bridge. I'm staying the hell away from that bridge. Okay, you all
Well,
can go
Mama
and play
T
with the
wasn't
trolls.
trying to do
Oh yes, you
anything to
did.
them.
Didn't you watch her live? Holy shit, Katie, you must have missed
Yeah,
it.
they came in and they were saying the shit to her, and she said what she
That's the
said.
worst. That's you. You let me tell you something, Katie. Look, the only kind of trolls I fuck with is back in the 90s. They had those little trolls you could fix the hair. That's the only
Alright,
kind I'm fucking with. I'm not getting around the bridge with a troll under it, okay? I'm not
okay.
doing that. I'm not fooling with them trolls. They got
Mhm,
some, they put gay mariachi bands in your yard, all that shit. Hell no. I couldn't handle
mhm,
that, Katie. But anyways,
mhm.
listen, Katie. I'm just here to say, you know, I'm not gonna bother you anymore. I'm done. I don't want to be enemies with you. I've ceased all everything that's going, all operations against you, everything, because I feel that, I don't have to do that anymore. You see, for me to, in order to take over all the communities, I don't need that. I don't
Mhm,
need that at all.
mhm,
But I do want to say is I do feel for you,
mhm.
and I do believe I know how chaotic. You know what's bad about it? It's that fucking Leslie B. Let me tell you about her, and I know she's going to hit you with this. Okay.
I know how you feel about her, you don't have to tell me about her.
Well, I know how you probably feel about her too, because she's just bad, 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 bad. And then you have that chaotic. And I'm gonna say this: I don't know chaotic that good. Chaotic used to love me. Oh Lord God, they'd write me secret messages, and they wanted me to go to party. They's like, we
Alright,
got to have
alright,
to start
alright,
it.
alright.
Well, I had the screenshots, Katie. I put it up. Anyway,
Okay,
okay.
we
So
don't
anyway,
I don't care.
I know you don't. It's okay. Just hold your tears a second. Listen.
Like, what's your point, Ernie? Come on.
You're down and out. Don't be down and out. Look at the light. Look at the light, Katie. Look at the bright
I'm
part of
not
it.
down and out at all.
Think about how
I
Michelle's
thought
doing
this
me
was
now.
important.
Michelle hated me. Michelle hated me, and now she loves me. She's in every one of my chats, every one of my shows. She loves me. So
Mhm.
here's what I'm going to do for you, Katie. I'm going to give you a break, a big break, actually, a big break. So
I don't
I
I'm
will.
not
I'm going to
asking
command
for
it.
a
Hold on
break.
a minute. I got to
Do
tell
what
everybody to
you
quit.
feel like you need to do. For
Hold on a
real.
second. From this moment on, we do not want anyone bother. See, my words count. Everybody lay
Yeah,
off KE. KE gets laid off of, okay? We're laying her off,
yeah.
okay? I mean, laying off of her. Sorry about that. I
Mhm,
appreciate every one of you guys. Katie, no, seriously, I'm not here to cause no trouble, but I ain't fucking with
mhm,
no trolls. You understand that, right? I ain't fooling with them things. Hell
mhm,
no, they can stay up under the damn bridge. I stay the hell away from it. That's like a witch.
mhm,
I'm scared of hell. I'm not scared of a witch. I'm scared of a troll. I'm not getting around no
mhm,
troll. But what I
mhm.
think you can do, Katie, is
Oh, wait, hold on one second.
yeah.
Peach.
Hey, I just
Peach
have
is
a
here.
question. I have a question for Ernie. I've been hearing a lot of you running around saying that, like, oh, I'll give all this information against the mean girls to Katie's crew. Well, for one, we're not Katie's crew. We're just a community, right? And
Mhm,
two, we don't want that information, Ernie. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Do what you need to do with it, all right? Because we don't want part of your fuck shit, all right?
Oh, okay, okay. Can I say something on that, please?
Yeah.
You see, that's just to draw you in,
Okay,
and
well, I'm just letting you
and
know. I'm
obviously,
just letting you
it
know.
worked because you're up here, right? It's obviously
No, I'm
working.
letting you know that it's not working on me.
Is the
It's
day your milk
working.
day?
Listen, hold on. It's working on Nicolina, who is now making threats to go after Ghost, who doesn't even want shit to do with her based on your words of wanting to give us info. Okay.
Damn, that's great tactics then, ain't it? Damn, I'm pretty
No,
good.
it's not. It's stupid. You're stupid.
It's
So I
sad.
just
It's
want to
sad that
I
you
just want to make a
being
public
stupid. That's
statement.
pretty smart. I ain't doing
I
nothing.
just want
I'm
to
getting
make a public statement that
okay.
Ghost
Public.
nor myself
Okay.
want anything to do with Ernie Shell's info
Whoa,
about
whoa, 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 whoa.
anybody. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Public statement.
Okay. No info for Ghost. No info.
No, we
Good.
don't
I'm
want
glad that
give
we
it
got
give it
that.
all.
Hold on a
Yep,
minute.
give it all to whoever, but I'm
Okay,
pretty
hold
sure
on.
Katie don't want it either. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Katie don't want it.
I'm
Beloved
glad we
Ghost.
got that
Beloved Ghost,
cleared
can you
up.
Beloved Ghost, can you make a note of that? Do not give info to Katie's community. Save it for
Nope.
others.
If you
Okay, hold on.
want to take them down, Ernie, by all means, sir, you take them down. But I don't want any part of that. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand it. I understand that.
All right. Well,
That's none of it. We
thank
don't
you.
care about that shit.
Thank you
Okay,
so
so
much
so
for
let me
this
ask you a question.
pleasant
What do
conversation,
you all
Ernie.
care about? What do you all care about? What makes you tick? What makes you all run, literally? I mean, so far I see a bunch of nonsense going around in circles. But Katie, can you help us with that? What makes
We
you? I mean,
love our
what do you want to do?
nonsense circles. We
This
love
is
them. But thank
non-tent
you.
over here.
Yeah.
This is probably it's
Nonsense.
very
Well,
below you. This is very below your pay grade, Ernie. This is non-tent
very
over
below.
here.
I understand that. Thank you for acknowledging that, Katie. But
Well,
I'm
This
trying
is
Ernie,
to bring
very
you up,
low budget.
I
Katie.
do
I'm
Low
trying
want
to
to
help
budget.
thank
you.
you for being human while I was up here and not, running with a bunch of ad hominems. I appreciate that.
I'm
You
not
guys
going to
have
run with whatever
you
the
guys
fuck
have
you
a
said. I don't even know
great.
what it is. I don't know what
Oh
an ad
my God.
hominem is. Is that like some
Oh
kind of
my
abnormal something? I don't know
Jesus
what that
Christ.
is.
Katie, thanks so much for letting me up. You have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you, Peach. I'm glad I made you smile, honey. There you go. All
Okay.
right. See what I'm talking
So
about,
why are you
Katie?
mad? So you come
I'm not.
over here. Why are you so mad? Because I don't.
Why am I
Because
mad?
I'm
I'm
not.
not mad. I am fucking
You're
happy,
just.
Katie.
You
Have
seem
you ever seen the
very
cartoon? Have you ever
irritated,
seen the cartoon?
irritable.
Listen, no. Have you ever seen the cartoon? The little dude with the beard runs in. He goes, "I know something you don't know, dude." You know, like that. They run around. I've got a secret. I know
Mhm.
something you don't know. Oh, I've got something you don't know, Katie. You see, everybody
Okay.
runs to me, Katie, and I don't know why, but they do.
Mhm.
And I'm just
Mhm.
telling you right now, I ain't fucking with no troll. Now,
Okay. So
Mama T, there ain't no way that your trailer could withstand a gay mariachi band in front of it and them singing. Hell no. Them son of a bitches coming out of a trailer park and they're going to run you out of there. That's a fact. Anyways, Katie, again, I'm here because I know if I do it on your panel, people will listen to me. The people, Katie, remember, it's all about the people. I'm
why? So
releasing.
wait, hold on. You're saying
Go
that
ahead.
people won't listen when you speak on your panel?
I'm talking about the people that's over in the bushes on yours right now that you don't know. They're here, Katie. They're all around you. You can't see them. They're invisible. They're like John Cena. You can't see me. I'm telling you. You
Mhm.
don't know what you're telling me. You don't. Katie, I'm telling you right now. You don't understand, and I'm trying to help you. Please, look, Katie. I've been in this community for four and a
Help
half
me
years.
with what? Do you see,
Listen to
like,
me,
I just
Katie. You got to
there's
understand.
absolutely
Listen, Katie.
huh?
I'm an OG. I'm an OG. See,
Okay, you
you're
are
not the OG. You're not an OG right just yet. You might be a G dog, but you ain't an OG. You
okay,
got to be an OG. Okay, you got to get that O.
okay,
Even though that O's already messed up, but you still got to get that O
okay,
anyway.
Arnie.
All right, now
Okay,
listen.
Arnie.
Okay, Katie. Now I see that you're downhearted, and my sister just messaged me. Hold on, Ernie, leave her the fuck alone. Oh shit. Look, okay, so tell her what we said and leave her. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, so one of my sisters likes horses. I don't know why the fuck she likes a horse, but she likes horses. The other sister likes your show. Okay, that's one thing. I don't know what the other one does. They ain't messaged me yet, but they have been jumping on my ass for the last 2.5 hours over you, Katie, and I don't know why.
Well, that sounds like you should figure that out with them because I don't
It
talk to
does.
your sisters and I don't talk about your sisters and I just
Right.
yeah.
I understand that. And I'm thanking you for that. I'm glad you
So I
don't.
just kind of am curious, like,
You're curious?
so
What
you
about,
came
Katie?
over
What can I
here
help
to
you with?
tell me, hold on, quit interrupting me. You came
Yes,
over
ma'am.
here to tell me that I'm going to be done soon and that you know something I don't know and that I'm down and out and what? You run this community, so yes, your words carry the most weight around here. And that, what else? That your sisters like horses and your sisters said to be nice to me.
They
I don't care.
they
I don't care.
after they threw Haley out because Haley said some bad things, and the point about it is,
Yeah,
we've
what's
all
the point?
listen. Well, hold on a minute. You're hurting my feelings a minute. So you all jumpy and jumpy. You shouldn't be that right now. You should be more like, hey, he's on my panel. He's a guest. That's what you should be. You used to do that to me, Katie. And here I am trying to
Yeah,
save
until
you.
you turned into a fucking dickhead. Yeah.
Katie, how did I turn into a dickhead?
Ernie, I let you up here because you said you had something important to say and
Right,
you have no news. If the news is that I'm going to be done here pretty soon,
right.
thank
Like stick
if
a
that's
fork in it kind
the
of done.
news, then I appreciate your announcement, right?
Again, you're
And
all you
you should go live.
well, no, I'm not. I don't want to go live on this because it's kind of bad. You see, are you talking about like stick a fork in it kind of done?
No, you said done, and I just don't care.
Oh, well, see,
You
that's
have
the
no
thing,
idea how much I
Katie.
just don't.
Right now, with that attitude, Katie, you can't go nowhere. You can't. You're
Right,
stuck. You're stuck in a ball,
right.
Katie. You had it. You had it with that little
Mhm,
giggle and the hey,
mhm,
that right there. You had it, Katie, but you don't
mhm.
have it right now. You can
Okay.
tell. You can't listen. Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Katie.
Nobody's feeding me. I don't need anyone to feed me.
Katie, we all know that you wouldn't have got nowhere if it hadn't been for me and Cyrax.
Okay.
Okay, listen to
What
me,
else?
Katie. Listen, listen. A person who cares will sit up here and tell you. A person that don't, they'll go with you for everything. Everything that blame Katie does, they'll say, "Oh yeah, Katie, that's okay, that's okay." But a real
Mhm,
person, Katie, a real
mhm,
person. Let me tell you something, G Dog. A real person
mhm,
will sit here and tell you, Katie, hey,
mhm,
hold up a minute. Check it twice,
mhm,
Katie. That wall is ahead of you. Don't slam
mhm,
into that wall, Katie. We've already had one funeral channel for you, Katie. Let's not do
mhm,
another one. Let's not do that, okay? Let's let's
mhm,
let's let's start let's start understanding, Katie, that you got
mhm,
it, girl. You got it. I'm telling you right now. You got everything it takes. You just gotta
mhm,
apply that, Katie. And if you apply that, you're gonna go places, Katie. I tell you right now you are. You're gonna go
mhm.
places. Now,
I'm already going places.
Katie, where are you going?
I don't have to tell you that shit. This is not my
Katie, Katie,
life.
you've been
This
wanting to
is, like,
buy
so weird. This
Katie,
is
you've
so
been
weird that you are
Katie,
treating
Katie,
me like this is my life. I'm
Katie,
not,
you've
this
been
is stupid to
Katie,
me.
Katie. I can feel the pain in you, Katie. You've been talking about your tour bus for the last 8 months, and I don't see it rolling around picking you up, and I don't see it saying blame Katie on the side of it. Okay, this
We
is real
don't
life
talk
stuff.
about that.
Katie, we all know you be all over the billboards, honey. Come on now, let's get real here. I had to get real. I'm unlocking your reality, Katie.
I don't feel like anything has been
Well, you won't
unlocked.
feel it yet. You don't get to feel it right just yet. It's like a thief in the night, Katie. It comes and you won't ever understand it.
What's your question for Ernie?
Hey, what's up, Skelly dude? I want to know a question. I'll answer questions. Hell yeah, I'll answer questions. You need some signed
We
autographs? I can
know
do that.
that person has a question, so
That's good.
yeah.
I'll answer.
This
I'll answer.
okay. Why does he continue to hang out with Mark Terry after he asked a woman to show her private parts because he can tell how old she is? He thought she was 15. What?
I never did look into that. I haven't looked into that. I heard about it, but the
Can
fact of the
you?
matter is, do you see me hanging out with any of them right now? No, no, I don't. I'm not going to say nothing bad
Because you
about
got
them because
mad.
I've turned it around. I know what I need to do.
No, you don't.
I do, Katie. I do, and I've come over here to help you, Katie.
But I've like I don't need any. You're giving me
You
all
know,
this unsolicited advice and telling me
how's it
like
unsolicited, Katie? It's going to
because I
happen.
didn't
Everything.
ask for it.
Well, maybe you need it. Listen, everything I've said in
Then
the
that
last,
means it's
I don't know what, it's
unsolicited.
come true.
I don't need
Everything
it. I
has.
didn't ask for it.
Katie, I'm behind the scenes, honey. It works. Trust me. I'm the man.
What?
There's nothing you can do
Okay.
about that. I'm letting you
I
know.
don't care.
I'm
This
giving
is
you
so
the
weird.
key. You got the
I don't
lock.
want your
Take this
keys.
key. Take the key
I
and
don't want
unlock
your
the lock.
keys, bruh.
Take the key. You get the key, bruh.
I'm not taking a damn key.
You take the key and you go,
No.
hey,
No.
why not?
No.
Okay, Katie.
No.
Will you at least come to
No.
my chat tonight?
No.
There, I need you over
No.
there because it's going to be about you,
Nope.
Katie.
Nope.
Okay, keep saying it. You'll be there. Every one of you all will.
Be
Because
there for what?
you'll be there.
Beware.
You will be there. Go look at
Beware.
my live that's scheduled. Scheduled like
Is it going to be the
an
biggest
hour.
live of the year?
It's all about you.
Okay.
I mean, we gotta be honest, Katie. Right now, Katie, I mean, you've got so much going on that you don't even know about it. See, Katie, you're not behind the scenes. And it's hard because you've kind of been locked out. And I'm giving you the key right now to unlock that lock to get back in reality. You got to come out. You got to get into reality. Unlock that lock, Katie. The key is yours.
No.
You take that key, grasshopper. You know what to do
No.
with it. I'm going to get
Nope.
out of here, guys. I appreciate you for having me. Thank you, chat. We love you
Okay.
guys.
So that's it,
You're
Bernie.
awesome.
There was
Katie,
no tea in that.
yeah,
There
they
was
might not be
no
no
intel.
they might not be no tea, Katie, but there's a fucking key, okay? There's a key.
No.
Now
Nope.
use it.
Your key
You use
is
that key. Don't get it tangled up in that hair of yours.
nope.
Use the key. Katie, you got the
No.
key. Katie, I'm telling you.
Listen, Arnie, I thought that you were so basically
How
your
many
rules,
people
did you
understand
delete
what
the
I just
rules on
did?
your did
How
you
many
delete your
people
rules?
how many
Did you
people
delete
I just gave you the answer, Katie.
did you delete the rules that you instated on your community post?
No, I changed them around. It unlocked my reality. Everybody,
Oh,
did you understand what I just did? And she didn't catch it. It went over her head. Put lightning bolts in the chat if you understand
everything
what I
that
just did.
you
Everything I
say goes
did,
over my
everything I just
head. I'm
did.
usually not listening.
Obviously, you're not a good investigator because I just gave you
No,
the answer to everything. Everything I did, really clear.
no.
Okay, Katie.
I don't
Okay,
need
well,
an answer to things on the internet.
it ain't on the internet, Katie. It ain't on the
Okay.
internet.
So it's in my real life.
It's bad, Katie. Horrible.
Okay.
Katie, I'm putting my neck out here just over here telling you this.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Walmart and got me 2 bats and a fly swatter to knock them trolls out of my way. I'm getting the hell away from that bridge. But you're right up at it. You're right on the bridge, Katie, and they're coming. I'm telling you right now. They've got battle armor and everything. You can't get rid of it. It's bad, Katie.
Okay.
It's bad. They'll be on
Okay.
top of your car. They'll be riding. They'll be getting free rides. They'll think it's some kind of Uber or something. You're going down the road and trolls be all over it. I'm telling you,
Okay.
Katie, it's bad, Katie. It's bad.
Okay.
And Mama T just made it worse on you.
Okay.
The meeting that was just had about 15 minutes ago, and they know me, and I told them, I said, I'm going, you know what, guys, if they won't fuck with me, you know why they don't mess with me? Because I'm a tiger, Katie, and I can defend myself. I know every kind of martial arts, every kind of Ernie Fu, Kung Fu they are. I'm telling you right now, I know how to do this, Katie. You better watch it. Watch it, Katie. And I'm serious, Katie. Like I said, I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for my sisters. My sister saying, you get over there and you hurt Katie no more. And you know what? I'm laying off of it. I've got all 46 people in one chat, 75 in another chat, 33 in my new field scouts, or 38. Sorry about that. In my field scouts, and I'm saying, look, let's just let her alone. She's got too much. It's just too much. And I feel bad. My heart is opened up and unlock your reality. We changed our channel around and we understand it. We've got to band together, people. Look at Michelle. She's already she's ready to take that ride in the Challenger. What's a Jeep now? She's ready to take the ride in the Jeep. And she's already told me, she said, hey, look, what guarantee you I'm going to be safe? And I
Okay,
said, look
Arnie,
here, sweetie. Yes, ma'am.
can you please take your manic ass elsewhere? I appreciate the heads up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I can go back over. But I want you to be at my live tonight, Katie. It's going to be very revealing, very revealing, very, very revealing. And
Can
I'm
you
telling
not?
you,
Wow.
yes, wow. I say wow. Wow. Like that. Hey, be safe,
Do
Katie.
what, I mean, okay.
Katie, can you say it for us one time?
Okay. He gone. The fuck? Oh, he is a, yeah. I don't even know what that was, but hey, is that the effect of Fent? I don't know, but he seems very wound up and mad. You're mad at the wrong person, bro. Mad at the wrong person. But no, I got shit to do. I'm sorry, Ernie. He is desperate for viewers. I don't know why he comes over here. That was just a whole bunch of psycho babble word salad shit. He yeah. I guess he's a troll simp now. He needs to go talk to Jesus. Yes. How many times a voice did he just use? He just tried. Listen, Arnie, you don't like, he tries to do all his little like manipulation tactics where he will change his tone, where he will like, you know, he does all these little things and I just don't care. I just beat a level of Candy Crush. I'll tell you that much, bitch. So thank you for that. I feel like every time Ernie comes up and I play Candy Crush, I do well. I like, yeah, I'm not worried. I'm not, yeah. Ernie, go fuck off. But no, I didn't see that lady go live on Ernie. I don't really care. Ernie, like, has domestic violence charges. Showed Isaac. Yeah. Ugh. He read a new mind power book. He probably did. Yes, he is and I just let him do it because we have to remember, y'all, for some people, this is where they find their value. Him coming over here and speaking over me and talking to me like I'm a piece of shit and talking down to me, belittling me, acting like I'm done. People are going to hurt me and come after me. And he's trying to intimidate me and stuff like that makes him feel good about himself. He feels he was able to leave this panel and feel good about himself, right? I'm not that. This is not that for me. You know what I mean? I don't use this as a place for me to exert, my false perception of power, right? It's stupid. So of course I will let him come over and berate me and try to be, and he gets mad because I don't care. Okay. I would love to see him act like that in real life to people. That would be some good you would go viral, Ernie, because you would have what's left of your teeth smack the fuck out of your mouth, bruh, if you talk to people like that in real life. Okay. That gap in your teeth, it would just be a whole gummy fest in there. You wouldn't have a gap and you'd have no more teeth if you decided to talk to people like that in real life. But again, this is your real life. This is your reality. It's unfortunate. You're really missing out on actual, like, the depth of what it's like to be like really like have a bond with another person in real life, have real life interactions with people. Yeah. No is a full sentence. Absolutely. He does think he's funny, but it's just not funny. Yeah, he was at the meeting too. I wonder, yeah. Nick threatened to have him arrested and he took off. I don't understand why Seven Necks is trying to arrest him. Remember when people were looking for him and she's like, stop it. Ernie has done his sentence, and Ernie is doing what he needs to do. He's on probation. Leave Ernie alone. You know? Link between all these people. Oh, Lord. How much time do you have? That's a very long answer to that question. Yeah. It yeah, just it is what it is, and Arnie, you make zero impact on my life whatsoever, which is why you have to go in my real life to try to do shit to me, and that's unfortunate. Mr. Predator Hunter, Lightning Tiger, save, protect the children, women. Just stupid. But did he get, I guess he did not get a co-host. Is Margaret going to be his co-host? It's all basically just a connection between people and the internet. We just ran into each other. Mm-hmm. There she is. Hell no. Hell no. I think what Ernie's doing is he is lashing out because his little feelings are hurt because he rage quit the rotation. And I think he's mad because for whatever reason, he saw that Satan was talking shit about him. And for whatever reason, he acts like that's the first time that's ever happened. So he's very upset about that. And I don't know. He wants to come over and bully me. He's a bully. But Ernie, you can win the internet. You win the internet, bruh. I'm not competition, okay? I'm not competition. This is the non-tent zone over here. I'm not competition. Go compete with people that like you really should be competing with. Go dominate, like go dominate something else. I ain't checking for you or your numbers. You are checking for me though, which is so fucking weird. It's weird, y'all. Mark's going to jail this week. Really? He's going to jail? Asylum fan page? Yes, he is court for domestic violence on his father and assault on. Ooh. I'm just a G. I'm not an OG. I'm dead. He said that like it was some kind of like just a prestigious label to have on himself. I'm an OG. Bitch, shut up. That means you've been around here for too damn long, okay? Being an OG of what? The Lightning Tiger cult? Okay. Okay. Cool, Arnie. Did you get back from Texas? Yes, I did. I did. I've been back for a minute. He will make sure. So you think that he's going to go to jail, huh? I don't know really about the scope of his charges and what he's got going on. That is a good one. An old gnome. Yes. And these people don't play well with others. So that's why it gets so nasty when they try to like the whole, when they hate bond, right? They don't play well with others. So when they hate bond and stuff, so like what they're doing that against me right now. So, and it always falls apart and I live for it because they don't like each other. They just are together because they don't like me. So they want to all jump on me, but it's funny because that only lasts for like 2 days max. And then it just turns into fuckery. And then we laugh and cover it because it's like clockwork, you know? Ooh, your forensic psych profile. Will you email me? And is your name Katie? Katie's worker? Because you don't work for this, Katie. You don't work for me. But I would love to hear about what you do for a living. That's pretty cool. I would love your take on a few people out here too. And I get it. Like, it's not nice to take people's inventories, but sometimes you just have to. Okay. Sometimes when you get a forensic psych profiler up in this bitch, you want them to tell you what they think. It's a professional opinion and you can't blame me. So it is professional inventory taking. Okay. Can you imagine her interviewing Arnie? Oh, God. Does anybody have that interview of Arnie? We had so much good shit on that channel. Damn it. You can give me you cannot release. Right. Right. No, I'm not asking for that stuff. I get it. I get that part. I'm just saying people out here, because this is a whole, if I could go back and do my thesis, I would pick some of these motherfuckers out here to do my thesis on, because this shit is wild. Like, it is like nothing you have ever seen before. You get some crazy ass people. Katie, if you want to know Mark's, please. Okay. Court date. Well, you cannot be beaten on your dad or cops. That's illegal. God, I can't imagine hitting my dad or like even putting my hand, like I can't imagine being like that. Like even trying to be aggressive at my dad. Oh my God. The thought of that makes me want to cry. Like, oh my God. And I'm like a little skinny ass female. Am I like, and he's a whole grown man. He's old. And his dad's old. Jeez. Rosie, it's my new channel. Hold on. Let me mod you. Let me mod you, bitch. It's a new, I didn't take your mod, girl. This is a whole new channel. Do. All right, let me go on my phone and do this. I'm gonna have to do it after. I'll do it after, okay? I promise I will do it after. I can't, my phone's being weird. Sometimes when I'm live and I go on my phone, it won't let me look at the live that it won't let me look at the live that I'm live on. Yes, I got my channel nuked. Yes, nuked it. Yeah. No, I don't know who that is. I've never seen this person before. The KT social worker. I've never seen that person before. Yeah. Don't talk about what. We're mentioning Prison Break. So yeah, I think Ernie's just sad and lonely. I think that he came up here wanting to get along. Did you guys feel that way? I feel like he came up here wanting to kind of get along, and then he saw that I just don't care. I've never seen her before. Nope. Never. Good info somewhere if it's not a lot of work. Start backing up the lives with, what do you mean by that? Backing up the lives with good info? Ernie lost 20 subs. Shit. That's why he's coming over here to be. He wants a truce. Yeah, I think this morning it was kind of sad. This morning I was watching and he's like, "Who wants to be my who wants to come up here and be my co-host? Come on down." And like there were crickets, right? Crickets. And then he got Lisa Camp. The worst. Oh my goodness, Lord. Yes, you could. Yes, Billy Joe. That's right. I'm sorry. I've just been all over the place. Yeah, he was waiting for me to pop in that chat. He was waiting for me to come in that chat and say something, and I'm not. I would never be his co-host. I haven't been on his panel since he's been out of jail. Do you guys realize that? He got out of jail in the beginning of February, correct? I have not been on his panel since before he went to jail. I ain't going up there. I ain't going up there. There is no reason for me to go up there and entertain him. He's nasty. You know? Yes. And I don't care. No one, I don't have to buddy up with people like to feel better. You know, I'm not doing that. We don't do that over here. Says yes, he does. He does say really mean shit. But I want to listen. So he went live and he was live for 4 damn hours this morning. So I must have gone and okay. He was live for a long time. I must have come in at the tail end, but I just, for whatever reason, I randomly clicked on something and I clicked in the beginning and he was very mad at Satan. And I get it. Look, Arnie, we can both hate the devil all day long, but that don't mean you and I are cool. Okay? I feel like people miss this whole lesson in life. Like these people, like, I'm not cool with you because you hate her too, or dislike her, whatever. Yeah. I don't need you, Ernie. I'm sorry. I know you love me. Ernie, but no, it would never work. I'm not doing it. Okay. He went live.
I know you put a lot of time in that person. You know, I believe life, we're supposed to learn as we go.
Yes.
We're supposed to learn as we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, isn't it? For sure. Everybody prayers in the chat for Angel Eyes. She has a unspoken request.
He did. I saw that.
God can heal all. God can heal all. But God also puts those little bitty things in your way just to see how you're going to react to them.
Mm-hmm.
To me, God put something in my way, and everybody's looking like, wait a minute, we've not heard how he's going to react. What is he going to say about Mark the shark? What is he going to say about him? What is he going to say about the rotation? You see, I said my part about the rotation. I wish them all the very best. But like I said, time tells all. And when you have weeds in the garden and when you have weak links, then you'll find out yourself. You see, I try to avoid those weak links. I don't take weak links. I don't do that. We pluck them out of the garden or they remove themselves. Simple as that. Pretty soon you find out who everybody is. And if you go and you listen to a leader, as you want to call her, a follower, and you're a follower of hers, then you'll find out sooner or later. You know, y'all say, oh, we're this and that and this and that. I think you're scared to death is what I think. But it's okay because she's already destroyed her channel. She'll take the rest of them down with her. Simple as that. But she's going to have a hard time doing that without no income, ain't she? Oh, yes, 1,000%. She's going to have a very, very hard time without no income.
So, okay, so Satan went real life on him. What did she do? Does anybody know exactly what she did? Because he's mad. On the 23rd. And he was not in the hospital for 9 days or whatever people are saying. He was in there for what, 2.5 days? He was not in there for a week or more. That is not true. And then he left, and then a week later, right? A week later, he went back to the hospital for a night, remember? All right, Asylum, I'll come over there when I'm done. I'm going to be live for a little longer. I don't get, these people have the worst memories. And Slow Terry's going to be like, oh, that's not true. He was in there for a month. God almighty. Slow Terry. Slow Terry got nasty. So, yeah, I guess he's taking her job. I don't know.
You see, it's not only me. It's about 25 other people. You don't do people the way you've done in this community. And you can go and grab Bitty Keys, you can grab Mark, you can grab Kevin, and you can persuade them all you want. You're a cancer in this community, Nicolina.
Amen.
And it's about time that something happens. You see, it's about time that we find the cure. We find the cure for that cancer. That's what I want to do. I know what the cure is. I know what hurts you more than anything. It ain't love, Nicolina. No, 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 no. That's a little bit too much for you. It's that padded little thing you're sitting on. And I'm not talking about your ass. Now, you see, Nicolina, the story goes this way. You're the one that got me in all this trouble. And you know, for the most of it, I let it go. I let it die down. I was like, you know what?
Satan is responsible for getting a few people thrown in jail. But hey, here we are. It blows my mind. And but Ernie's gonna do a live about me tonight. But Ernie's gonna do a live about me tonight, not that 7-necked demon. You know what I mean? Make it make sense.
I'm going to let this go. But I remember when I took your first job. It was probably me that done it. Everybody says Betty done it, seen it and everything. No, I actually called the actual, well, we'll talk about that later. I actually didn't do it. It was me and another person who was really, really high up. And they pretty much did that. Now, Nicolina, you see, I delivered to Ford up there in Michigan a whole lot. And we had these little, but anyways, it is what it is. But Merry Christmas, Nicolina. Merry Christmas to you. I think you fucked up, just to be honest with you. I think you fucked up. I really do. And I'm so glad I'm not that bad guy no more. You know what? I'm not.
You came over here acting like a fucking asshole, acting like a total bad guy. You are a bad guy, dude. You are a bad actor around here. You are, but I don't know. He wants help against Satan can't take her out himself. I don't know. I don't know. Can we get it anyway? Anyways,
You think it was a bunch of people that did that? Well, she had dodged and dodged and dodged. Betty had sent an actual email to I can't remember, it was one of the administrators, and they had kind of knocked it off and didn't care about it. So I went ahead of Betty at that time, which I still have a friend. It was a guy in Cincinnati that actually got it done, and he owns Lou Peluso's the one that done it. He owns the Yucatan. He's a big mafia guy in Cincinnati. We used to work for in boxing. Good friend of mine, by the way. And that's probably what we're going to have to do again is use him again. I thought she was done messing with me, but she messed up. But see, here's the thing about it. Along with all the other people,
she'll never be done. It'll never stop. Don't you understand that? It'll never stop. But you will never stop either. Which is why nobody stops y'all going at each other, because you both will never stop. Even people that don't retaliate or fight the way you do, y'all don't stop with us either. Why? What do we have that is so threatening or just so bad that you got to do all this shit like in real life? You know, what in the world? I don't fuck with you like that at all. There are plenty of people that fuck with you like that. Go after them.
in it is the mean girls. They call themselves mean. I had a chance to meet them, got a chance to know who they are, every single one of them. You see, the whole time, I knew they would turn on me. I ain't worried about that. Everybody was like, she's just doing this to get close to you. What's she getting close to? What is she getting close to? Simple. The fact of the matter is, I have every single one of them's information. I way down to every fucking one of them. And it wasn't really me, per se. And they're nice people. Some of them are very, very nice people. I just can't believe how these nice women go after a foul-mouthed bitch like Nicolina.
They're not nice women, okay? I don't know how they can either. I agree with you on that one. I don't know how they can sit and say that they think she is just incredible. How? I don't understand that. I don't understand. I just don't understand. I will never understand. There is no way that there's just, it blows my mind. It's just one of those things. It's one of those things that you just cannot even try to make it make sense, because it won't. You just have to accept it. You have to accept that. I don't know.
That's a fact. Now, it is what it is. Now, I wish them all the best. Now, I really do wish them all the best. If you think, like I said,
oh yeah,
well, Tiny, honey, Tiny, I don't see you coming up here doing anything. You say you leave, I put losers on the panel. It's a manipulation tactic. I think Chasing Justice has got common sense. Well, I thought she did. I thought all those, I really thought they cared. I really did think they cared, and I found out the hard way.
About you, Ernie?
You think they're afraid of her because you think you see what she can do to people on here? You see, Nicolina herself is not a badass. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Satanalina will go into your real life and get you thrown in jail, call people in your life, call CPS on you, call the police on you, call wellness checks on you. She's dangerous. I don't fuck with her, like for real. And I don't blame those people that have gotten close to her, right? Because she's good at, she's a whole psycho narcissist demon. She will love bomb you and trap you, and you give her information thinking you can trust her. And then on Mad Day, boom, what happens, right? It's like you can predict it. So I understand those people over there that calls funeral homes. Jesus Christ, right? I understand those people over there, you know, worried about leaving, but it's just weird. Like, how did you even get all caught up in that shit? Like, I still like, I don't know. I just am not. We're not the same.
It is, right? I do what I say. I do what I say. I sure do. You'll be my co-host. We'll come up here and try out. Come up here and try out. Tiny Dancer, come up here and try out because I got somebody going to try out today. You're more than welcome to come up here. You see, that's how you do it. That's how you get things done. You have them try.
I have a question because I'm thinking about co-hosts right now, and I remember Vegas Valley was always into like having a co-host. Did he get his channel back, or is that thing gone? Does anyone know?
How?
Yes, she
You
targeted.
see, Nicolina's goal is to have me arrested and put me in prison, in jail, and all that. That's what it's always been before Christmas this year. Thank God I got out of the areas and stuff. Thank God I got out of them. You know, that just goes to show you her mindset. Well, my goal is for her job to be terminated by Christmas, if not on Christmas. That's my goal. You see, Nicolina, I embarrassed the fuck out of you on panel. I embarrassed you, and you got mad. And this is the way you always resort to. Well, guess what? You not only take yourself down, you take your family down, and you also take all the mean girls down as well. Because those field scouts that I've gathered up, those 38 field scouts that I've got now, not to mention the people behind the scenes who can't stand you, not to mention the people in the other communities who cannot stand you, not to mention the people in Katie's community that are gathering up against you.
Okay, nobody, no. People, we don't have to gather up. It is like it's a commonality throughout most of anyone that knows Satan. Like, she is not a likable person, okay? I mean, she should be, y'all know how I feel about her. She's not a human being. She is a demonic entity, okay? She is blocked over here. I don't want, we ride at dawn. Hey, I don't want anyone subjected to that kind of energy over here. I think that she is very mean person. She is vindictive and she is waiting to find your weakness. She's waiting for you to show signs of weakness or vulnerability, and she will make a note of that and keep that for Mad Day. And not only will she keep it and use it, she will come at you exponentially harder, and it will be the most unjustifiable kind of thing you can imagine because she doesn't fight. She is a psycho. Okay. So be careful. Don't you think it's weird? Don't you find it weird that people that don't even necessarily like me, when I started coming around them, they reached out to me and they all said, and these people don't know each other, okay? These people don't know each other. They all said the same thing. If you have children, do not talk about them. Do not bring them up. Pretend like they don't exist. Do not bring your kids up. If you have children, don't talk about them. Do not talk about them. That is fucking weird. That is something weird. I've never heard that shit in my life. Usually you'll lead off with something like, you know what, she's backstabber, you know, she's fucked a lot of people over. Not about your kids. What? Your kids. That was bizarre, okay? That was weird as fuck. But you know what? After now being around long enough, seeing what it is, they're right. They couldn't be more spot on when it comes to that psycho demon. Could not be more spot on. Truest thing ever. And honestly, I lead with that too. But everyone, like, it's so easy to, unless you're a total idiot, it's so easy to know, like, you stay the fuck away from her. But If people ask me about her, I say that same thing because it's true. You know? But Ernie, you're bad too. I don't think anybody feels sorry for either of you. Honestly. It's hard to it's hard to take sides with somebody that does virtually the same thing. Granted, I don't have the bad feelings that I do about Satan. Then I still consider you a human being, right? But you do the same, you do the same stuff as she does. It's and I don't know, it'll never end. So I'm here for it, and it's that's what it is, you know. Do not email him.
You have no chance in hell. You understand that, right? Thank you for being a member. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. A member for 1 month. All right. Now, I said what I needed to say. Now on to the next order of business. You see, I can't even do my show the way I want to do my show now because all these little obstacles, all these obstacles. So, Nicolina, when you get ready to go to work, remember that when you're getting in your car and everything, if you see a car outside taking pictures and it wants to follow you, and it actually follows you to the piece of shit job that you have, and they're taking pictures for proof, you see, we got to get that. I know where you work out. I can sit here and shout your workout right now. Right now. I'll tell you what I'll do. You see this cash out? It ain't for free. It ain't for free. I'll do that. But anybody in Katie's community.
Ernie, stop trying to use my people, or they're not my people. And I'm not my community either, but stop trying to appeal to who associates with me and make them look like they have any desire to want to do shit with you and that fucking demon. Okay? Don't do that. None of the people over here are wanting to know any of that kind of shit. All the people over here, we're sitting back in the cut and we are waiting and watching. We're going to cover this because I'm the news. We bring the news over here. You know what I mean? Y'all have enough people that are sick and psycho over there to do all that shit, Arnie. If you need to make money by airing out where somebody works, that's a lowball situation right there. That's a bitch move. But hey, can you expect any more out of him? Can you? I can't. And with Satan, can you expect anything more out of her than the kind of shit she does? No. It's just how people are.
Anybody in Katie's community wants to know where she works at, I'll tell you where it's at.
No one.
But it's going to be a price. There's going to be a price on it because it costs me. It costs me going up there.
That's the evil
You
laugh.
see, Nicolita, I'm not too far from you right now. Not too far from you at all. And a matter of fact, I would say I'm less than 28, 30 minutes from you right now, to be honest. Now, I'm going to let you all continue doing as you all do. I do thank you all for all the memberships. Thank you guys. But today and this week, and I'm going to have fun, but I've got me a special biscuits and gravy getter, and it's about to pick up. It really is. You see, Nicolina, you can sit here and make all the threats you want to online. It's what happens in real life that counts. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting a good fight as always.
Fought the good fought. Why do you have to do? Well, she does it. At this point, it's like, hold on. So he leaves, and doesn't he doesn't realize that he's.
In what, Ernie? What would you like? I mean,
Experiencing anything that you could help out.
Okay, so that girl goes up on his panel. I don't know if you guys even want me to go over all this shit. But yeah, that lady goes up on his panel, and he's already trying to, But unfortunately, Ernie, we're not dumb. We're not dumb. We are not dumb. We will watch the blood fest, the bloodshed, because that is inevitable, honestly. I wanted to also say this. Is that the girl that Satan went up on the panel and was telling her all about addiction and telling her what to do and being very like condescending and telling her, how she should do her sobriety? Is that the same? Is that the girl that Satan went up there before when she was on Ernie's panel? Okay. 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 That's what I thought. That's if I remember correctly. Okay. So this is what I want to say about the whole addiction sobriety stuff. I've been sober for a little chunk of time. Okay. I also want to address this because Lurking made a comment about this too, and I forgot about it. For me, and all I can do is say, like, from my experience, it is very, very, for me, not a good idea to be new in sobriety and play YouTube at the same time, especially when you're in this climate and this community. I can tell just by your reaction that it really does bother you when people go in on your sobriety, or you're offended by that. And again, I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's offensive. People are fucking mean on here, right? But if I'm trying, because I'm not going to be like, I don't want to be like, get off of here, because that's like the satanic way, the Satanalina way. I just think that for me and what I've seen, if you're serious about getting sober, this is the last place you would want to engage with people, because people are so mean and they want you to fail. People want you to fail on here. They do. People, and if you do, nobody cares. Like, unless you've got some solid people that you've known for a long time and stuff, that nobody, it is what it is, right? People can't defend you like that online. And quite, like, honestly, like, nobody, there is no way that I could have done YouTube. I started doing YouTube. I was like a year and a half sober. So I was still very new to sobriety, but I had like a foundation, you know what I mean? I had a grasp on, what I felt was a safe place for me and what wasn't. And I wasn't a content creator or anything like that. I just was a watcher and stuff. But there is no way that I could be trying to get sober and be on here like this, because people still go after me. Satanalina was saying that I was popping open a beer can the other day, for fuck's sake. Says I'm on meth. I snort Adderall. I do that. I mean, and not just her, but a lot of people. I mean, everyone in chats, nasty people say, like, I need to go to AA, call my sponsor. Bitch, I called my sponsor and I went to AA already, but that even can, it's mean. It's mean. I've got a chunk of time already and it's still mean, because it's just mean. So if I were new in sobriety and people were acting like that to me, I don't know. I just feel like it's not a good idea to be on here for me. But obviously you're going to do what you're going to do. And I hope that you continue staying sober. I heard you say that, like, what did she say again? You got to get, like, you're not sober till you get your first 30 days or something. That's not true. That's not true. If you didn't drink or use that day, you're sober. But I think she means getting sober, You got to get it all out of your body and detox and all that shit, you know? So it is definitely, she said it, you know. What else? People are stupid, but it can push the wrong on. Yeah, that's why I like come after me. Don't go after people that are like, you know, reactive to that. And you know, people should know that better than that anyway. Just naturally, people should just know that that's not okay because, you know, watch them have a and they're just mean to be mean online. Cuz I'm sure like everyone's touched by addiction or alcoholism, right? I bet they would not surprise me if they've got somebody in active addiction in their family or in their own household. You know what I mean? Yet they want to come on here and just be nasty. It's weird. Um, yeah, but that's what she's saying. What she hears from other people is, yeah, I wouldn't, Lord, I was, I don't think I could have I would have needed, you know, I could have stayed off here forever, to be honest. But yeah, I wouldn't. There's just a lot that for me, there was a whole lot of rebuilding that I had to do before I was able to come into this mess. You know, there was so much stuff I had to rebuild. I had to knock myself down to the studs of my inner being and rebuild first before I ever tried to go out and engage or, you know, have some kind of defense or be able to defend myself and be, you know, strong minded enough to not let that bother me. So it's from what I've seen, it's an indication that, you know, this probably isn't a healthy, safe area for you because um, it bothers you. It still bothers you. And that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. It's easy to just say, fuck it. They're mean to me. I'm in a bad mood. They hurt my feelings. I'm going to go do what I'm going to, you know? So, yeah. Oh, also, so you know how I say, y'all, like, I wake up every day with untreated alcoholism. You know how I say that all the time? So I think it was cry baby and lurking. They were like, "Did you guys catch it?" Because they listen to this. I have a screenshot. They're like, "Did you catch it when she said that she wakes up with untreated alcoholism?" Blah blah blah. I say that because we only have a daily reprieve. Okay. Every morning I wake up with untreated alcoholism because we only have a daily reprieve. This ain't for free. This ain't no dress rehearsal, bitch. Okay. We don't get vacations. We don't get time off work. Okay. We don't get spa days from this shit. It's one fucking day at a time. A daily reprieve. Every morning I wake up, I am so grateful that I'm sober because it's a daily reprieve. Don't try to twist shit. No, she is nasty, nasty. She's trying to get all 85 hours of my relation. She's weird. But they're trying to twist it like, does that mean that she's like, you know, what is that? Is she drinking? Just weird shit. And then they tried to twist that when I said, you know, I checked myself before I like leave my room or whatever. That's not because I'm gonna go drink. The fuck? Hold on, let me find the screenshot. It was pretty funny. Actually, I was laughing. But the level of just ignorance or willful ignorance, I guess. I mean, because people can't be that dumb, right? They just wanna be mean, right? But she's not mean. She's the receipts matter. Meh, meh. My receipts don't matter. Meh. Hold on. I'll find them. Find the receipts. Let's find the receipts. I don't know. Does anyone have them? I don't think I saved them on my phone. It's just fucking weird. But yes, in order for me to stay mindful of myself and be mindful of, where I fall short in my character defects on the daily, okay? Yeah, I wake up and I think about the shit that I've got going on. I think about, the fact that I am an alcoholic and this is what's going to go on today in my life. And we're wired different. Okay. Maybe it's just me, but I'm wired different. So I've got to like go through a mental kind of like checklist and shit. Okay. But that does not mean I have 8.5 years sober, you dumb fuck. That doesn't mean that I'm going to drink when I walk out of my room if I don't do what? Shut up. It's just very ignorant. Very ignorant. And it's insulting to like other sober people. Yeah. You can't just like say this to one person without another sober person being like, "What the hell?" What? Stupid. Yeah. And it's easy for, people that hide behind sock accounts, right? And this was weird too. Um, Peach was in there and she was talking to Pry Baby, and Peach was just making the point like it's really easy for you to, say all this shit and stuff, but when you get doxxed, it's not that way. When you get doxxed, it's a whole different ball game or something like that. And didn't Chica think that you were threatening to dox Pry Baby? No, she was saying that you can pop all your shit while you're anonymous, but when you get doxxed and people know who you are, whole different, you ain't going to be talking the way you're talking. I'll guarantee you that. It's easy when you're anonymous. When you're not, when people know who you are, I guarantee you will either leave or you will not be talking like that. That's what she meant. That wasn't a threaten to dox anybody, for fuck's sake. At all. Stupid. Oh, Lord. So many people felt like, yeah. My life is like boring, okay? When people are super interested in other people's lives, that means that they should probably invest more time and stuff in theirs, Um, you don't have enough going on in your life if you're if you're listening to 85 hours of a relationship, you really need to do more in your own life because that ain't your life, you know? That ain't your life. That was mine. And that is miles and miles away, miles gone, just gone. It's not even, I'm good. Like, I don't know why anybody, but who would watch Crybaby? That's why that's why there's an issue. She went into his chat and was like, And she asked her friend Lurking, anything new on Kay? And Lurking says, no, he's not going to play the 85 hours. And she says, by God damn. Like she was sad about it or something. That's weird, okay? I don't like that. That's very stalker and creepy. Yes. And it's boring. There's nothing like explosive in that shit. It was like, it wasn't. Mm-mm. It's super weird. That's why I called her out. I don't get why Lurking would be all up in that shit too. She seemed normal before, but I don't get it. I don't get it. 85 hours, that's almost like 2 days. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, even having that still, can't you just trash can that? Bro, can you just throw that shit in the garbage? Because I just wow, Cry Baby should get him to just throw it. They need to create their new recordings. Have a newfound recordings, okay, between y'all two. And I guarantee you, nobody will be asking for that recording, those hours of recordings. Promise. People don't care that much. Normal people don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Right. No, I don't care either. I don't. It's just weird. Who live at Leeds is Amazon is amazing. What do you mean? So yeah, I hope that clears that up about the untreated alcoholism situation. But I'm sure that you already knew that. You just felt like being assholes. It's cool. It's cool. What else, y'all? I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go watch football and hang out with a friend, watch the game. And you can tell Arnie, sorry, I'm not going to be in the audience. I'm not going to be in the audience tonight for whatever he's doing to me. But I'm sure I'll get cliff notes and stuff. And yeah, he has Marquise on panel. I'm dead. I think, is there going to be a Rumble going on? I think that would be awesome. All right, Billy Joe. Thank you so much. Billy Joe, you are awesome. You are a really kind lady. If you guys don't know Billy Joe, she is like one of the nice, she's like well, Cassandra wants to stay poor. She won't buy XRP. So Billy Joe is nicer than Cassandra. I was gonna say that they're like, she's as nice as Cassandra, but Cassandra is a bully. She's mean. She's mean. Okay, Cassandra, stay poor. Cassandra, damn it. Okay, everybody. Oh, there you are. See? Okay, fine. All right. Listen. Okay, yes, Billy Joe, you and Cassandra. Cassandra's like nice. She's really nice, but she is a stubborn Virgo. We are not breaking up. Stop it. I will decide if that ever happens, and it won't. So there. Okay. Anyway, I'm getting off here. Well, it's another. I don't even know what to interview him about. But I'm glad that they met back up. I thought that we were having a phenomenal interview, and he just said, I asked him a few like pressing questions, and he was like, and left. And I was like, damn, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta be like that to me? This is me. I'm just trying to figure it out. I wanted to know more. Okay, Cinnamon Girl. I wanted to know more about how you met Ernie. I don't think we even got past, when he met Ernie rolling a suitcase in a park with a whole ski mask on his head with what? Grapes and a banana and shit. The fuck? We didn't even get that far, but I don't know. He also, we offered him money, but he left. Yes, he is. I know. Okay. I'm getting off here. I'm going to go watch football. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.